And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to In the Know. I'm your host, Craig Ramey.
Good morning, Craig. I'm Megan Johnson. Good morning, everybody.
It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
This is In the Know, of course, the show we do every week from the campus here at Craven Community College in the Darkroom Studio at Public Radio East on the Craven Community College campus in New Bern.
That's a mouthful.
We do a lot. We're very specific about where we're located this morning.
But we are not in the dark because of the folks that are on the other side of the booth.
We always have our help over there.
I know. They make us look good. They keep the lights on.
That's right. Who's in the booth with us today? Hey.
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, Joseph. Good morning,
Hello,
Holly.
Any cool earrings today, Holly? I can't see that far. No, nothing cool?
No. Holly's all business today with her earrings, and that's okay.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so thanks for y'all's help in the booth with us today. They're always making sure that we're staying on track, that we're not just screaming into the void, which I assume we're doing, but maybe not.
We might be.
Yep.
Speaking of, it's not screaming, but I'm excited. It felt like spring today.
Yes, it does.
It was
feel like
sunny
spring today,
and it was breezy, and the only thing I don't like is that when spring comes is all the pollen. So today it's like spring without the pollen.
Oh, bonus spring.
Bonus spring.
Pre-spring bonus. I got you. Okay. I do want to make sure that I let people know that we've got very special guests with us today from the NC State Engineering Program on the Havelock campus.
Which is why I'm in my NC State garb
in
their honor, and you've got your tie to
red
match.
Tie going on there.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about a little bit of our nonsense here with us for a few minutes, and then we'll bring in
nonsense.
We don't ever talk nonsense.
No nonsense.
Yeah, but then we'll get back on track again, right?
Absolutely.
No, we won't.
This is actually going to be kind of cool, and
okay.
I have something for you.
Okay.
So you want to hear it first, or do you want to do the game first?
I'm so excited. I don't know what's happening.
Okay,
you tell me.
I'll tell you. Let's just start off with some words. Are you ready?
Some words.
Oh, well, first of all, Joseph and I send links back and forth, as you know, for National Day of. And I sent him one, and one got highlighted. So because I know he put an effort into a beautiful slide. So we'll just throw that out there. So today also happens to be National Retro Day.
Okay.
So, and yes, that is a very cool looking TV.
Oh, black and white TV?
Yes. Yeah. And, but I do have something to tell you, is that National Retro, of course, I was thinking, okay, well, we're all retro, and we can all talk about, the
what
80s
happened in the
and
past?
90s, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Well, you and I are 70s.
Yeah?
We're considered classic. We don't even fit in the retro bucket.
What? No.
Yes. I read that.
Well, unread it.
I was not happy either.
I don't count as a classic. That's something that happened in the 1910s.
It's more than 30 years ago. I know.
Who's coming up with these definitions, though?
I know, somebody on the internet. Okay, you
ready? We can change them.
Have you ever heard this word? I have not. I'm going to spell it. Anosmia. Anosmia. Anosmia.
Anosmia?
Anosmia. Have you ever heard of it?
Is it when you don't like the sound of your own nose?
Close.
Okay.
It's when your nose doesn't smell.
Okay.
Very good. Anosmia.
Well, you can't have a nose like this and not know a little bit about noses.
So Anosmia Awareness Day is today, February 27th, bringing attention to a condition causing loss of smell.
Okay.
Of all the senses, smell perhaps is taken for granted. Do you take for granted your sense of smell?
I do not. I'm fascinated by it, especially the way memories are tied to smell.
Correct.
And like how I guess they're stored in the same part of the brain, so you can smell something that unlocks a memory.
Olfactory sensories.
That's right.
Yes. So, so people who have a condition, whether it's permanent or long-term, or they can also be congenital, they can be born without smell. Mm-hmm. So you think about the Isnomics. That's Isnomics. That's their people with anosmia.
Okay. I thought it was the stock exchange of noses.
They do not get to enjoy the flavor of foods, the scent of an infant, or the use of sense of smell to warn danger.
Right. It's a whole other part of the human experience that you are missing out on, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So we're going to play a little game, if you don't mind, for our Anosmia Awareness Day. Are you ready? And could we enjoy introducing our friends and then have them participate?
I think we should. We shouldn't just let them sit here and not have fun.
No. So let's introduce them.
Yeah, so today our guests on the show, we have Michelle Pittman and Nathan Rowland from the NC State Havelock Engineering Program. Did I say that wrong?
Is Rowland. Yep.
It is, yes.
With an R, Rowland.
Yeah, there's an H here. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
I trust what's on the paper.
It was close.
I don't trust my brain sometimes. Yes. I saw the way you looked at me, and I was like, and when it came out of my mouth, I was like, that feels wrong.
That was using part of your senses.
That's
your
right.
Spidey
Yes.
senses.
Yeah, I should have smelled it first. Anyway, good morning. You're going to be talking to us, of course, today about the great things happening on the Havelock campus with the NC State Engineering Program and NC State University, and wonderful program, right? But first, Megan's going to make you talk about noses, I think.
We are insomnia. Or not. No, that was me. Insomnia. That was a previous conversation. 2:00. No, anosmia. Okay.
Anosmia.
Now, I'm going to ask you to do something. You just have to trust me.
Okay.
Because I've meant to bring my sleep mask.
Okay. Is this nose mask?
No, this is for you to put around your eyes.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to have you smell stuff and see if you can
Oh, you
identify
are?
them. Yes.
Okay.
Look at you, wrapped up in Chanel.
That's a
Is that what
that's a
this is?
Chanel
It is.
blindfold.
With my
Wow.
Chanel perfume
I feel
on it, too.
Megan, I'm a monster. I'm going to mess this up.
You're
Very-
not going to hurt a thing.
You're very bougie.
Right? I'm very bougie. I'm anosmia.
Anosmia. Okay, are you ready?
anosmia.
I promise I won't do anything that's going to hurt you. So you're just going to have to trust me. You can
Okay.
see, right?
I cannot.
Okay. All right. So, Michelle, which one do you point to? Which one
I'm
do
the
you
only one
do
blindfolded here?
first? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start easy.
Yeah, start
Okay.
easy.
We're going to start easy. Now, don't move because I don't want it to go up your nose.
Oh.
Okay? All right. I'm just going to. What's it smell like?
It's like a fruit of some kind.
Close. It's in liquid form.
I don't know. A lemon?
My goodness.
Someone has anosmia.
I might have
Nausea. No, it's shampoo.
Oh,
And
it's shampoo. Okay.
And it smells like roses. Smell the roses? Smell the roses.
Okay,
Greg,
now I do.
and
Yes.
Smell the roses.
Yes.
Okay.
Once you tell me what it smells like, it'll smell like that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you can trick me. You can say it's one thing, and then I'm like, yeah.
All right.
It smells like grapes.
This. Everybody see this? Okay. Going in. Sniff.
What?
Anything?
Sandalwood?
Oh my God. You do have anosmia.
I might. Everybody might be figuring it out right now.
Try that one more time. Think cocktail.
Okay.
Pineapple upside down cake. Shirley Temple.
Cherries?
Yes.
Okay, great. Got it now.
You're just good at guessing, not smelling. Okay. All right. I did this to my husband. He said it smelled like dirty socks.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
I say that one could
Did
be
you get it?
painful.
I did. That's pungent.
it is abundant. And it's edible.
Is it pickles of some kind?
Nope.
Something fermented?
Is it fermented?
Oh, I don't
I
know,
think
but that's
so.
a reasonable
Kimchi?
thing to ask.
Close.
Okay.
Horseradish.
Horseradish. Okay.
Your phone's ringing.
Is it? Whoops.
All right, last one.
Okay.
And it's pleasant. And it's in solid form.
That's just soap, right?
Close.
Lavender soap? I might have anosmia.
You do have anosmia.
Okay.
It is a warm apple candle, and now you can take off your
Okay.
blindfold. I'm sorry, you failed.
I have anosmia, I guess.
You must.
I didn't get anything.
No.
Yeah.
And what you thought smelled like lemons, it was roses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Do I need to go see a physician? Are they going to help me? Yeah,
Well, see, okay. Now,
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay.
I failed. I feel like such a
But-
failure right now,
But
Megan.
you know, no, it's okay. I still
I think
love
you
you.
just got a
It's okay.
diagnosis.
I did.
So
yeah.
we, you recently had a head cold, so that could
I
have
did.
affected it.
Maybe that's it. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go there. We're
Okay.
going to go with that one.
Okay.
But I can tell you, our senses do change and do get lessened as we get older. And so I don't know if it was the multiple times that I've had COVID or if it's hitting menopause all at the same time, why mine's changed. So it'd be
It
interesting
still works.
study.
It's just different.
Yeah, both.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Not as strong, and some things that I didn't mind before I can't stand the smell of now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to mention that we brought Michelle and Nathan in. You didn't give me any hints. Y'all help me none. You let me just die over here.
You did good. I will say you did good with the pleasant versus not pleasant.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you
your
were-
reaction was pretty
you were on track.
ironic.
Okay.
Yeah, like, whoa.
I think that's a testament to what a great educator you are, Nathan. You found the positive
That's right.
in my failure, which I really appreciate.
And let me also just share that, and not putting my friend under the bus either, but Nathan does not fit in the classic or in the retro.
No?
No
Where,
category.
it's in the
where
pre-
am I?
You're in the present, I think is where
Maybe.
you're at. Yeah.
Yeah, he's present.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
So, well, welcome again, guys. Thanks for playing along with our quirkiness.
Thank
Of
you for having
course.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for having us.
So you can tell we are not engineer brains. We
Yeah.
are so far not.
Yeah. That's okay, though.
Exactly.
That's what the world needs. Everybody balances each other out, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Have
So
to have
mi-
yin and yang.
Exactly. So, Michelle, tell us in a real quick snapshot the history of how NC State partnered with Craven, specifically at the Havelock campus.
Right. So back in roughly 2000, very early 2000, there were a group of engineers from over at Navarre, over at Cherry Point, the depot there. They recognized they had an issue with hiring and retention of engineers. And they would hire engineers. They would move here, especially if they were right out of school from a more metropolitan type area, and they'd come here and they'd get just enough experience to move on to somewhere else. So they had what I think brilliant idea was to approach NC State and said, hey, would you consider coming here, building a program? We'll help you. We'll partner and work together. Traditional, non-traditional, who already live here, like it here, want to stay here. And let's give them that opportunity to earn an engineering degree and have a great career and help us serve the fleet. So they approached NC State. NC State said, yes, this is within our land grant mission, and we're going to do it. And so NC State partnered with Craven Community College, and it has been just an absolutely amazing and unique partnership ever since.
Yeah.
And tons of growth. Just even
Tons of
since the
growth.
5 years I've been there.
Yep. So for people who are aware of it, they know the value of this. They know how great of a program and how unique it is. But one of the challenges always with this program is people are like, I didn't know that exists, or I don't know what that is. So for somebody who just stumbled in, just rolled into the podcast right now, like, what is this? What is this partnership and relationship we have between NC State and Craven Community College?
Do you want to take that? or
Sure,
want me
yeah, I'll
to?
take it.
Yeah.
So the Havelock Engineering Program, that's the name of the program. So students can come to Havelock and earn an NC State engineering degree without leaving Havelock, right? So they can take all of their NC State classes. They come out as an NC State engineer. They get a Bachelor of Science in Engineering that's ABET accredited. It's a great opportunity for those that want to stay local.
And
Yeah.
they get that start at Craven Community College. They start taking what a student who went to Raleigh take as a freshman. They take all those courses that transfer to the university at Craven Community College, and Craven prepares them very well. And they come in and they're ready to hit the ground rolling when they get to the NC State side of the house.
Yeah, and these students are NC State students. They're in a space where they have NC State instructors. They have a great lab space there as well. And I know when I've talked to some of your students how much they appreciated the access they have to that lab space on our
Sure.
campus versus what they might have in Raleigh.
Sure, and I mean a big part of that is they have design projects every semester, right? So they're in those spaces a lot, building, prototyping, using the 3D printers, the laser cutter, things to kind of build their ideas, test things out. So they really enjoy that part.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Nathan, tell us a little bit about your story.
Sure. So I grew up around Beaufort. So I went to East Carter High School. Right after high school, I went to NC State in Raleigh. So I started there for 2 years. After that, I got married at 19. My wife started working with FRC East as an engineer. And
Okay.
actually, a tangent, she had actually started through the Craven program. So she did the 2+2 transfer program, or I guess it was at the time, the 2+2. So she did her freshman and sophomore years at Craven Community College between the Newbern and Havelock campuses, and then transferred to Raleigh. So we were there together. So then I'm leaving the tangent, coming back to me. So I finished my junior and senior years through the program in Havelock.
Okay.
So we were able to
You just did it
come move back to
backwards.
Havelock. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
backwards. Yeah, we've actually had a few that have done that throughout the years. But
Yeah.
then I went to work with FRC East for a few years, and then the assistant director position opened. So I came back, and I've been there since, loving it.
Great addition to the Havelock campus.
Very great addition.
And so let's clarify for folks the actual degrees that are available on the Havelock campus specifically.
Okay, sure.
From
Yep.
NC State.
Yep. So it's 1 degree. So we have 2 concentrations, but they fall under the same degree.
Okay.
So it's a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, not in mechanical engineering or electrical, like you would get in Raleigh if you did the ME or EE program.
Mm-hmm.
But it is ABET accredited, right? Which is what employers look at.
Okay.
They want to see whether your engineering degree is ABET accredited, which ours is. And so I mentioned the concentrations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to stay in Havelock, you can go either the mechanical engineering route or the electrical engineering route. And both routes have some systems engineering built in. So we add in some systems engineering. We add in more design projects, design classes throughout our curriculum than they would get other places.
And
Michelle,
that,
I'm
I
sorry,
was
go
just
ahead.
let me just clarify. And those, even though it's a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, based on the concentration that they earn, it will qualify them for a job as a mechanical engineer or an electrical engineer anywhere
Absolutely.
that they want to take it.
Or
Yeah.
graduate school or,
Yeah.
yep, it doesn't close any doors.
Yeah.
And did you know Michelle was an engineer?
No, I don't think I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty. I
I
am.
learned recently.
Yeah, I'm actually a graduate of NC State.
Okay.
So again, we're honoring you with our colors, but we are pirates. So this is like true friendship here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Again,
That's right.
we all need each other.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
It all balances
right.
out.
So tell us a little bit about the numbers of engineers you've produced and a little bit about where they've gone on to
Okay.
specifically.
Right. So as of this graduating class coming up in May, we will have had 100 graduates from this program, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's awesome.
graduating 15 this year. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Which is super exciting. Our very first graduating class was 4 back in 2012. So we've definitely come a long way.
Yeah.
So we have about 60 students in the program right now. That means sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And we have, this year is our first class of double E students to come in, and we have 2 that are going to go through and will graduate. That will be our first graduates of the electrical engineering systems concentration.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
It's very exciting.
It's great because you have your graduation ceremony each, I think it's usually June or May or June, somewhere in there.
Yeah, first
But-
weekend in
but
May.
It's own NC State graduation.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have the same as they do in Raleigh. We have what you'd call like a departmental ceremony for our graduates, which we actually do here on the New Bern campus in Oringer. And so we have our own ceremony here. That's on Friday. And then our students, like, again, all other NC State students, if they want to go to commencement, they're in Raleigh, which this year will actually be in Carter Finley Stadium.
Okay.
But they and their families can go and attend that as well. And, full regalia,
Yeah.
red cap and gown,
That's so
fun.
cool.
honor sashes, and all that.
Yeah.
Neat.
Which is great, but I must admit, I do like the smaller graduation ceremony that we have here, right? Because it's the cohort they've all grown up together
Sure.
with or come up together with, and everybody's families. There's enough room for everybody to get into that same space.
It is, and it's usually pretty moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all one of the things I so enjoy is the smallness of the program, because we know everybody and they all have a story.
Yeah.
And then during graduation, I know I really reflect back on those stories and see where these students started and where they are now, and it's just so rewarding.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And one of the things I love, because, especially being in workforce, I just want people to get jobs and have good careers and move forward. And a lot of your students are actually, whether they're going through an apprenticeship program where it's paid, or they're being offered positions before they actually put on the cap and gown.
Yes. So all 15 of our graduates are already employed, and that's pretty typical.
Yeah.
Most all of our students, at least by the time they're junior year, are working some type of an engineering internship. Now, the majority of those are going to be over at FRC on base, and but we have quite a few who are working civilian internships. We have a BSH, formerly Bosch, here in town, who started an internship program for our students. Tandem Lock and Havelock has hired students. Moen. So we have a number of civilian employers. So we really work hard. If they're not looking for an internship, I'm being very pesky
Yeah.
and asking them why not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have probably 83, 85% of our graduates end up working over on base, and 2% of our students are still employed locally in this area.
Which is great, which was the original intent
Exactly.
when it started.
Yep.
So it's
Recruit and
amazing.
retain.
That's right.
Yeah. And, I've been working with you guys recently, putting together some video content that we want to help promote the program and help people understand what's going on with it. It's been great meeting some of these students and seeing some of their stories. Specifically, a student we were talking with who works over at Tandem Lock. He has an amazing story. He had, I think, 4 degrees from Craven, 4 or 5 degrees from Craven.
That's
and then,
right.
And then got into the NC State program. And now he's the lead engineer at Tandem Lock now.
That's
right?
correct.
right.
Yeah. He has a phenomenal story.
Yeah.
Started as a machinist in the machining program
Oh, that's awesome.
in workforce development.
Yeah.
And actually, their local team is made up of 3 engineers, and the other 2 were pulled from our graduating class last year.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Yep, that's great.
Do we have some film or
I
some
think we might.
clips?
Joseph, did you have anything ready? So we've got a little bit of a clip of some of what we've already been working on with
Sure.
your team, so we might have a second here to be able to show that if he's got it ready to go.
NC State University's College of Engineering offers a unique opportunity at Craven Community College's Havelock campus. Students can earn an ABET accredited Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree with either a concentration in mechanical engineering systems or electrical engineering systems, all without ever leaving the Havelock campus. We encourage you to visit us and explore the exciting opportunities that are waiting for you with the NC State Engineering program at Craven Community College.
Look at you with the cameo there, Nathan. More than one.
Yeah, he was
with
all
your
through
little with your Wolfpack shirt
That's
on.
right. I was
That was
prepared.
awesome.
That's also a credit to Michelle in helping with the schedule and making sure everybody was in their NC State red and branded in some way whatsoever, right? Yeah.
I'm always
Absolutely.
trying to represent.
But yeah, I think Nathan might have had the best stylish shirt there, right? With
Yeah,
the plaid
that was
and,
good.
and the whatever
The Wolfpack.
No, but what's his name?
Tuffy.
Tuffy.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
Tuffy.
That's right.
I wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the know.
Well, you could have been blindfolded, and then maybe you would have been able to
No, I
guess.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
got it. Maybe smell the wolf.
So let's talk about the perfect student for this program. Some people this may work for them. Some people this may not work for them. Who's the ideal student to come into the program?
Oh gosh, I don't know if we have an ideal student, right? We have a good mix of traditional and non-traditional students, which is great for their development, working with each other, because they definitely gain from each other.
Right. So if a student is looking for that traditional on-campus, big university vibe, and that just experience of clubs and athletics and that sort of thing, we're probably not going to be a good fit for them.
Sure.
But if they have roots here, they want to stay here, they're clearly talented and have the skills to do it, we would be a great fit for them. Or students who just enjoy that that close-knit, small learning environment. This is a very good fit for them. And there's a lot of students like that. It just, the thought of going to a big campus or being in a class with 100 or 200 students is
We're
terrifying.
fighting for a parking spot. I mean, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, right?
In Havelock, right?
And paying
Yeah.
hundreds of dollars
Correct.
just to park.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were having that discussion this morning.
Yeah, and I would also say, students that aren't sure, that don't want to jump into that 4-year university commitment, they can start with us, and if they decide down the road they want to try that experience, they still have that opportunity to transfer to any university.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting started at the community college, if you have any uncertainty, I just recommend that to everybody.
Yesterday I was on base for Welcome Aboard, and that's for any new Marine or sailor and also their spouses that are new to Cherry Point, or it's been a new, not deployment, like a new assignment.
Station.
So they may have been here before, right? I had 3 young people that came up and said that they were interested in the engineering program. So I'm in the process of getting all that forward to you. So,
Great.
awesome.
Why haven't I talked to them yet?
Yeah, so it was just yesterday, and their little inquiries, they came up and they were interested in engineering, so we'll forward them to you guys. But again, it's one of those, of the 3, I don't think any of them have any college experience under their belt, but the fact that they know they're going to be at Cherry Point for the next 3-4 years, perfect opportunity for them to get started.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep,
so I'm
yep.
excited for that.
Yep.
And they've got command. I'm sorry, that's encouraging that. So that's another, we're 300 yards, literally. I mean, those airplanes, oh my gosh, I thought they were going to catch the top of the hook the other day. They were
Right.
coming in hot and fast.
Yeah.
I mean, really low lately. So,
But you were talking about seeing those students for the first time. Somebody is interested in the program. What are some of the first steps they should do? How should they get started?
Well, they're welcome to come in and just talk to us at any time. We'll be glad to just, show them the facilities, let them talk to some of our students. Those are always the best ambassadors that we have. is our students. And we can give them kind of like a little roadmap of, what that degree pathway is going to look like.
Okay.
And then we will hand them off to the wonderful advisors there at Craven, who will give them, a pathway to just get started.
So starting with you, just to clarify for folks, that is on the Havelock campus, and you're specifically located in the STEM building.
That's correct.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep, and we're there all the time.
And there's signs now that say, thank you to Craig's and his team. There's signage that says who you are and where you are.
That's right. We have that wonderful NC State engineering on the side of the building.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah,
It is very
was
cool.
in the video we just saw a second ago too. And we do have a link in the comments that takes you to the program page. So if anybody has any questions, they can get some more information there.
Very
Sure.
good.
And you can email or call to set an appointment up with us if you don't want to just stop by. You can set that up, and we'll be happy to show you around anytime.
Right. We have a very simple organizational email, havelockengineering@ncsu.edu.
Awesome. Very good.
Perfect.
Again, thank you guys for being here this morning and hanging out with us. And,
Well, they have an upcoming event we need to
there's an
talk about.
upcoming event.
Yeah, we can't forget about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, Holly's been
Remember,
working very hard for
again,
us.
They keep us straight.
That's right. Because we go off on tangents. Yeah, so there's the Engineering Your Future NC State Engineering Info Night. So going back to if people are interested and they're not really sure what they want to do, we had talked about stopping into the STEM building, but also there's an event for this specific type of question. You want to talk a little bit about that happening on Thursday, April 10th?
Yeah, so this event's called Engineering Your Future, and it's an opportunity for, anybody, but primarily we're looking at high school students or students who are getting started at the community college who want to get more information about engineering generally. What do engineers do? What do they not do? There's a lot of misconceptions out there about what engineers do. And what does that look like? What are the degree pathways to getting an engineering degree? And what are the job opportunities here in Eastern North Carolina? So we're going to have a number of local employers who are going to be represented there. We're going to have alumni who are going to be speaking about their experiences. And it's going to be a great event with a lot of information. So I would encourage any students, parents of students, to check it out. And I believe there's a place online where they can go.
If you can put that slide back up again for us a second, Joseph. Yep, so people can find, there's a link there at the bottom.
The link is in the comments.
And the link is also in the comments. Perfect. So you can see, for anybody who missed that slide when it was up the first time, all the information is up there for you. We got the date, we got the time, and a link to learn more information.
Yeah, and it is a free event, but we do need students to register.
Okay. All right, great. Yeah, because if they register in time, they also get a T-shirt.
They get a free T-shirt, and they will also get a swag bag.
Yeah. How about that? Megan's impressed with
I
the
like
T-shirt
swag
and the
bags.
swag bag.
Yes, yes.
I like swag
Very
bags.
cool.
We should have some pretty
Yeah.
sweet swag bags.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for keeping us on track, Holly.
Yes, thank you. So, Nathan, you've been here in this role for a little over a year. Is that right?
That's right, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Very good. Well, you're a wonderful addition to Havelock, so we're so glad you decided to come back to your roots.
Thank you. I am too.
That's right.
And Michelle, you're always awesome. So I know I have students that I've known since they were in preschool and have now get the opportunity to see them over there in study rooms and in the classrooms. And so for me, it makes my heart happy too, because that they decided to stay in the area. So maybe I did something right too.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Very nice.
yeah, it's very good. Well, you guys have anything else that you would like to share, like a registration timeline or anything like that? Or is it all going to be at this information center event?
Oh, for the event, it should all be on that
Yeah, all that
event page.
information's
All
on-
that
yeah.
information is on the
Yeah.
event page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think maybe what Megan was asking is if somebody wanted to start in the fall, what should
Oh,
they
gotcha.
be doing right now?
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're interested in getting started in the fall, they definitely need to be coming to see me or reaching out to me now.
Okay.
Yep, and they can find that information through our website as well. And
Wonderful.
we're linked on your Craven's
That's right.
website. There's a lot of cross linkage, so
Yeah.
if you just make a few clicks, you'll find your way.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Very good.
Thank you all so much for being on the show with us today. It's always great to hear about the fun things that are happening with the NC State Engineering Program on the
Yeah.
Havelock campus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just hope everybody stops to smell the roses today. No anosmia.
I stopped
You
and
should.
smelled the lemons.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm so
you were
negative, I
such a
guess.
good sport, though. So thank you.
You know me.
I
I'm
know.
down for whatever.
I just threw it at him.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for
I
your
think I'm ready.
next?
We've reached that time. It's time for community events.
Oh, I get to start.
You're up, Megan.
Okay. We're going to Descendants musical, imprisoned on an Isle of the Lost, home of the most infamous villains, who have ever lived. This teenage children of Maleficent and the evil queen, Jafar and Cruella de Vil, have never ventured off the island until now. Based on the popular Disney Channel movie of the same name, this beloved story comes to the Newbern Civic Theater from February 28th to March 15th. Friday and Saturday show begins at 7:30 p.m., while Sundays start at 2. Tickets can be purchased at newberncivictheater.org. The Descendants.
That's right. Opens up tomorrow night. Pretty exciting. Are you familiar with the show at all?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit.
All right.
I mean, mostly their parents, like Maleficent and the evil queen
Yeah.
and Jafar. I know their parents.
Yeah. Mardi Gras. Join the historic Ghent neighborhood for a day of family-friendly festivities on Saturday, March 1st. That's this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Enjoy a foot race, parade, vendors, artists, food trucks, live music, puppet shows, and the crowning of the Mardi Gras King and Queen.
Is that going to be us?
You wish. Parade route goes from 2nd Street to 7th Street, westbound on Spencer, starting at the Volt Center. That's right. Craven Community College's Volt Center is the parking lot starting space for the parade. All ages are welcome and encouraged to dress in costume and experience the lively celebration.
I still have my beads from our guest a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're in my purse. Because you just never know when you have to throw them on.
That's right. If you want more information about Mardi Gras, check our last episode where we had all the information.
That's right.
Yep.
A night of comedy with Brent Blakeney? Did I say that right? I think so. The Rotary Club of Newbern presents a night of comedy with comedian Brent Blakeney, including an opening act of magician Brian Sanders and MC comedian Carolyn Xavier at the Newbern Riverfront Convention Center. All proceeds support the Coastal Women's Shelter. General admission is $50 with preferred seating being $75. Doors open at 6 p.m. and showtime is at 7:30 p.m. Tickets can be purchased online at visitnewbern.com or at Nautical Wheelers, which is also downtown at 202 Craven Street. Nautical Wheelers.
Havelock Chamber's Artisans Affair. Discover a world of creativity and craftsmanship with the Havelock Chamber's Artisans Affair, held March 8th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Havelock Tourist and Events Center. This exciting event showcases the incredible talent of local artisans and crafters. Explore unique handmade goods, from beautiful artwork and jewelry to one-of-a-kind home decor, all while supporting local businesses and creators. Admission is $5 and children under 5 are free.
Free. You know what else is free?
What's that?
People to join us next Thursday.
Oh.
Yes, you too. You can join us for free. It's going to be March 8th. And
I thought we were going to start monetizing this thing and start charging people pay-per-view.
I'll take a tip.
Sorry.
We're going to be joined by the News Pamlico Sound Women's Coalition to discuss the upcoming March for Sickle Cell, which is also a 5K. Yes.
March 6th, Megan, not March 8th.
Well, you put March 8th. I'm just reading what you put.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oops, my bad.
That's okay.
All right, March 6th.
March 6th.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. We're not coming in on Saturday.
No. I'm not.
I'm not either.
Okay.
'Cause
Just so we're
that-
clear on that.
That you'd have to pay us for.
That's right. That's right.
Anything else?
No, it's been great. I enjoyed smelling all the things,
Yes.
incorrectly or not.
Yes. Well, again, you were a great sport. I really appreciate it. Horseradish and all.
Yep.
And if you've enjoyed this, or if you've got something you would like to share with us or be on the show, please reach out to Joseph. You can just message him and he'll oh, there you are, call you up. We'd love to have you. And again, we want to thank our NC State friends for being with us here today. And we'll be heading back to Havelock. And sorry, Craig, we'll miss you.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll
That's
be back
okay.
down there soon.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the meantime, everybody stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Let's go.